everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica and today I'm starting to get sick. Go figure. Yeah, it's been, what, a month or two since I've been sick. My daughter's been coughing and sneezing in my face for like the last few days, and you know, wiping noses constantly. Mommy's bound to get sick. I'm definitely getting sick. I am filming this and you will probably see this outfit again for another video. I'm going to film as much as I can before it really hits me with the big whammy. So, you know, so I don't get behind because, you know, I don't like to do that. And when I'm feeling super sick, I hate to get in front of a camera. So I am going to do my 2020 right now, or 20 in 2020. And I technically have an empty. I'm going to show it to you. This is my one and only empty, since this is update numero uno. This is the Ulta Makeup Setting Spray. I am not surprised that this is done. Really, I'm not. I think I was maybe at the pink last time, right here. And it's got like a couple of drops in it, but it does not come out of the sprayer. So when I crack the other one open, I am just going to dump those few drops in there and it's done. It really is. So 1 down, 19 to go. All right. Catrice Prime and Fine Keep Me Matte. My absolute favorite primer. I'm finally using it. I've used it for a few days. The CoverGirl is done. Spoiler alert. For when I do my Throwback 30 update. My eyes are just watering like crazy. I'm so happy to be using this. And I was saying that I really like the CoverGirl and that they're pretty comparable. And, you know, the CoverGirl is so close to, you know, the same formula, but this one is ever so slightly better. I realized after working on that CoverGirl for, what, 8-9 months, this one is vastly superior. Vastly. The CoverGirl one is very liquid, where this one has the consistency of like a moisturizer that you get like in an airless pump, not one of those super liquidy ones. It's, if anyone has used the Smashbox Primerizer, it is thicker than that, but not, it's not crazy thick, but it's not liquid either. And the CoverGirl was more liquid, where like if you were not careful about how you hold the thing when you took the top off, it would like spit out at you. This one is amazing. Just so amazing. All right, I'm going to move on. I'm happy to be using that one. That to me, that's become my holy grail. All right, moving on, Jessica. Get over it. It's just primer. Number 3 is the Starlooks Gem Pencil in Amethyst. I did not use this yet. I don't know why. I might have used it once or twice. I probably used it once or twice in like my inner corners, but it's got very little usage on it. Number 4 is the Ulta Color Correcting Concealer in Lavender. I really like this one. There's no visible progress on this yet. I probably should have waited because, yeah, it's going to take a while. I'm pretty sure it's going to take me all year. But, and it's going to go a little bit quicker in the summertime. When I get more color, that's when like the yellow really comes out under my eyes, and I'm going to want it a lot then. So I'm going to be patient with that one. Moving on to the e.l.f. Mineral Foundation in Medium Beige. That's how much I used it. Do you see the sticker still on there? Yeah. But I did finish a different one, so, you know, I'm not going to be too hard on myself. I planned this particular project to pretty much last the whole year, because some I might finish early. This one is going to take me the whole year by design. Number 5 is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in Light Medium Beige. Yeah, I like it, but I don't see any progress on it. I use it almost every day, and yeah, it's going to take a while. When I was using the Light Ivory, it took me the whole year, so I think that was in my 2019, so I'm expecting it to last me for a long, long time. Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. You can't see in here, and when I use it, like I squeeze the air out of it and then I put the cap back on it and it fills back up with air. There's definitely an air pocket in here. Like you can kind of see that there's an air pocket, but like you can hear that there's an air pocket in there. I don't know that I will have this done by the next update, but I can't imagine making it out of March with this not done. You know, so it'll be done probably by the April update at the latest. That's my thought. BabyPeach Hydrating Beauty Mist. Can you hear? There's not a lot in there. This weighed 68 grams last time. It weighs 51 grams now. And it feels really light. And there's definitely a lot of air in there. This is an aluminum bottle, so I'm sure that weighs a little bit, and the plastic pump and everything like that. I would go out on a limb and say this is 99.9% gonna be done by the next update. That's my prediction. I use it every morning. I use a different spray at night when I do my skincare, but I use that every morning before I put my makeup on, or if I put my makeup on in the afternoon, whenever, before I put my makeup on. So it's gonna be done. Moving on to the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, the tinted one. I have been using this a lot lately, and I don't know if you can see in there, there's not a lot left. There's a tiny little bit above the sifter, but it's not a lot. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think this one's going to be done by the next update as well. It was not brand new, I don't think, when I brought it in. It might have been. I don't know. It's one of those products that kind of surprised me because I did not used to like this at all. And I don't use it as a typical mineral veil. I actually use it to bronze with. It just blends out really nice because it has that typical mineral veil photo focus, so you don't get any kind of harsh lines. So yeah, I've been bronzing with it, and I don't know if that's why it's going quick, because I actually think it might have been brand new. I'll have to go back and look at my previous video because I did not mark it down on my spreadsheet, but you know, I think it's going to be done. Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. This one is definitely going to be done by the next update. This was a rollover from a project last year. I don't even remember. Yes, I do. It was in Nightmare Before Christmas. And I did not open this until well into that project. So that's why this was a carryover, and it's lasting longer than I expected. So I think it's going to be done by the next update, because even though I'm still using it and it's still going, it's still really kicking, but I can't imagine there's that much more in here. I don't know. I've never finished a green one. I've only finished a purple one, which that took a while, but I don't remember how long. Moving on, the Skin Daily Renew Eye Serum. If I turn it the right way, looks like this. This is super thick, and I really like it. And I have a new product that I just got from them, but I will show that to you in another video. I usually put those on like my makeup baskets when I get PR in, and I did get that one in, so I'll be showing that to you soon. This one I'm enjoying. It's going to take forever. It really is. I started at this line here. I'm only here. You use basically a grain of rice size every time you use it, and sometimes I forget to put it on. I try to remember, but sometimes I forget, and that's not going to get it done any quicker. But yeah, I try to remember to use it, and I found when I do use it before my makeup, my under eye concealer and powder looks a lot better when I am moisturized underneath there. So editing Jessica, remember to put your eye serum on. Just, you know, note to self. Bare Minerals Brow Powder in Dark Blonde to Medium Brown. This one's going to take a little bit. Let me see if I can get it to level out here. It doesn't look like there's a ton in the bottom, but a very little bit goes a long way. And there is none on top of the sifter. I actually have to tap some out every time I want to use it. I love this. This is something that I have to think about repurchasing because of the whole cruelty-free thing since I started my cruelty-free journey. Bare Minerals is technically cruelty-free, but their parent company is not, and that kind of hurts me because, you know. So we'll have to see on that one. If someone could recommend a really good brow powder, that would be cool too. Speaking of brows, this is the e.l.f. Tame side. I'm only working on this side. It's probably not going to even show up. It might. But see right there in the center, I'm getting like windows of daylight in there. And it's a very thick product with fibers in it. So the fact that there is any daylight in there, I wish you guys could see it from my angle with it backlit. But it's not in any danger of being finished by the next update, but I bet I would probably have the stopper out of that by the next update. That is my prediction on that one. All right, I'm going to show you two blushes. I was going in order of the way I had them on my spreadsheet, but two blushes got frankened. One I showed you on Instagram. This is from the Jane Iredale palette. It cracked and needed to be repressed, and I'm sorry, but this is like a 26 mil pan. 26 millimeter pan, and it's not really the best to put your blush brush in, so I thought I'm just going to press it into like my old powder compact from last year that I finished, and I'm like, there's going to be hardly any in there. Let me mix it with this, blush from the Sephora Colorista palette that's also in this project. And so I put them together, and I thought to myself, well, that's a little warm. You're already working on a warm blush. So let's cool that blush down a little bit. A little bit being the operative word, which I did not listen to myself on that one. I cooled it down a lot. a lot. So this is what those two blushes look like now. And this all has to be done for me to count these two as done. So I will be referencing this monster, this behemoth, when I am showing you those two blushes from now on in updates. I really like it when I'm wearing cool tones because, I like my purples and my pinks on my eyes. And, like that peachy orange blush just doesn't look right to me on my skin. I don't think it looks right. So that's why I wanted something cool. But by golly, I should have just stopped with adding a couple of things to it. No, I didn't. I went mad on that one, and that's what happens when Jessica frankens. And did Jessica film it for you guys? No, of course not. That is a problem for me. I really want to do Franken Friday. It's in my head. I know you guys want it because I get a lot of people asking for it. And I just get this urge to franken, and I forget to turn on the camera because it's not this camera. I have to actually film on my phone and flip it down because this camera with the ring light, flipping it, it would like flip off the desk, and it's a very expensive camera, so no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to remember next time I franken it. I'm going to try. Can't promise anything, but I will try. Moving on, because I'm just talky tonight. Let's see, the Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara. This one I have not yet tried. I've been wanting to try this when I saw Jen Love's review use it, and I thought, if she likes it and she uses it, it can't be all bad. So, I think this is the one that Amanda sent me for Christmas. All right, moving on to the Puritan's Pride Tea Tree Oil, if I could speak. I was at this green line last time, and I am just below it. There's not much in there. I really hope I can have that done by the next update, but I use that primarily on my skin when it's breaking out. So if I don't use it up, that means my skin has been pretty decent. So I can't really complain about that. My camera, my very expensive camera, wants to overheat, so I'm going to hurry up. The next one, number 18, is the e.l.f. Shadow Lock Pearl Primer. This is the one that I'm using today. There is no way to tell how much is in here, but I can see down in there, and it doesn't look like there's a ton, but it's not a super heavy product anyway. It's 0.11 fluid ounce or 3.1 mils. I don't know if I'll have that one done by the next time, but it's going to be one of these two. It's going to either be the Urban Decay or the e.l.f. Pearl Primer. One of those is going to be done. Let's see, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Nude Beige in 125. There is no visible progress on this. I have not used this nearly as much as the foundation. I couldn't think of the word. The foundation that I have in another project. I think it's the New Decade Project Pan. I finished a mineral foundation this year, plus I'm working on that one as well while I'm still in my winter shade. So this one, I'm not worried about it yet because it is, it will take me into spring. When I start to go outside a little bit more, that's going to be a better match for me. All right, last product is Franken Shocker. This is the Bare Minerals Primetime Eyelid Primer. This is actually one of my absolute favorite eye primers, but when I went to use it the other day, it was starting to get a little firm. It wasn't hard. It was still usable, but it was a little more firm than I like it for my eyes. So I decided to Franken it. As you can see, the top is pretty clean and there is no product in there. I literally scraped all the product out. It was that firm. And I decided to do a DIY cream eyeshadow with a loose shadow that I had in another project. So this is in my Single Ladies project. I just used an old e.l.f. container for it because I reduce, I reuse, and I recycle. So yeah, I did a DIY, didn't film it, of course, and this will have to be done before I can consider this product done. Words, Jessica, words. That is all 20, plus, you know, the Franken stuff, which makes it a heck of a lot more, but that is everything. So I have technically 19 products left in this project, but with a few add-ins here and there. A lot of add-ins. But hopefully I will have an eye primer done by the next update and this spray. I'm pretty sure those are going to be done, and hopefully the stopper will be out of my brow gel. That would be nice. And and the mineral veil, the tinted mineral veil. I think I should probably be able to get that one done. So I'm going to have a few empties. Hopefully an exciting update for you next month. Crossing my fingers. And that is everything. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.